We're going to turn now to President Trump, arriving early this morning in Switzerland for meetings with world leaders about his threat to take over Greenland, a move that has rattled global markets and had NATO leaders warning of a fundamental break in the alliance. Senior political correspondent Rachel Scott is in Davos with the latest. Good morning, Rachel.
George, good morning to you from here in Davos, Switzerland. President Trump touched down just moments ago, but his trip did get off to a rocky start. We are learning that Air Force One was forced to turn around mid-flight due to a minor electrical issue. The president and his team then had to board a new aircraft before departing the United States. Much of the president's focus here in Davos was going to be on affordability, on housing, but all of that has been overshadowed by his ongoing threats to seize Greenland. President Trump touching down just moments ago in Switzerland. The president now just hours away from addressing a room of European allies amid a bitter standoff over his threats to seize Greenland.
How far are you willing to go to acquire Greenland?
You'll find out.
World leaders have hoped to rein the president in. From French President Emmanuel Macron.
We need more stability in this world, but we do prefer respect to bullies.
To the Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney, warning of a rupture in the world order.
The middle powers must act together because if we're not at the table, we're on the menu.
America's allies have tried just about everything to get the president to back off. Several European nations sending troops to Greenland. French President Macron inviting Trump to Paris to meet. Texting the president, "I do not understand what you are doing on Greenland." But the president says there's no turning back.
We need it for national security and even world security. It's very important.
The president threatening 8 key NATO allies with tariffs if they do not back his plan. The move sending the markets tumbling. European leaders furious.
In politics, as in business, a deal is a deal. And when friends shake hands, it must mean something.
Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent with this warning to allies.
Sit back. Take a deep breath. Do not retaliate. Do not retaliate.
And even as Greenland has made it clear it is not for sale, the president insisting a deal can be made, despite a century-old agreement that acknowledges Denmark's control of the island.
I think that we will work something out where NATO is going to be very happy and where we're going to be very happy.
It's not clear what deal the president would be looking to make. Denmark and Greenland say they are not interested in making any sort of deal with the president. And this morning, tensions are only escalating. We are just learning moments ago that France wants to do a NATO military exercise now in Greenland, saying they are ready to contribute, Michael.
All right, Rachel, we know all either they're in Davos, and we know you're going to bring everything that happens to us. Thank you so much for that.